Greetings, good queens. The special holy day of Hallows is coming up, and there are many ways to honor this sacred season for yourself as a spiritual woman, and for you to lead your family or your tribe in honoring it also as the good queen you are. Modern patriarchal culture is terrified of the dark, and it does all it can to avoid it. And yet we know that the dark is sacred. It is of goddess. It is most of the universe, dark matter and dark energy, the cosmic womb of the Great Mother, the dark from which everything is birthed. So as a goddess woman, as a good queen, be sure at this time of year that you help to wash that fear away for those you know. Number one, don't use the term dark or black to describe something negative, unwanted, or evil, like a blackened reputation or the dark night of the soul. If you are white, imagine how this might feel to someone who is called black. Number two, don't promote the images of witches as ugly and horrifying, as green, hideous creatures with warts on their noses who are bad and evil. Witches were, as you know, and are simply wise women, herbalists, midwives, women with magical powers. To make them ugly is a patriarchal twisting designed to harm women, which comes from the word meaning to bend or shape, nothing evil. Number three, celebrate with your family or friends in honoring your ancestresses. In ancient Egypt, there was the autumn harvest festival called the Beautiful Feast of the Valley. And this was a time to honor ancestresses and ancestors, and also to honor the great horned cow goddess Hathor. And people would gather in front of the tombs of their ancestors and picnic overnight, eat and drink overnight. It was a big festival, a big celebration. So this might be a bit challenging today to do that, but do a version of it. Gather your family pictures together and put them down the center of your dining room table with candles and flowers, and invite everybody over and have a lovely dinner together, talking of your grandparents and other ancestresses and ancestors who have gone before. Light a candle for them. The candle you light for them today is the candle they will hold for you when they greet you when you cross over. If you do not give your ancestresses a lit candle now, they will have nothing to hold for you when you are crossing over. So the belief goes, and it's very beautiful. Make an ancestress skull like one of these. We made these to honor a group of visiting priestesses to the temple this month. So just get a skull like this from a craft store, and some jewels, some little stick-on jewels. You see here, just some little, paste-on jewels. Get a feather stick like this and stick it in the top. This skull comes off, and so you can stick the feather in the top. And perhaps a piece of old jewelry that you aren't using, or maybe an earring you lost the match to. So this one, gold cuff that had broken in two, and I used that as the centerpiece, and then put the jewels around in ways that pleased me. With this one here, this was some bauble that I found in my jewelry case that I was doing nothing with. I made a crown, beautiful purple feathers, and a crown, and then some beautiful indigo jewels pasted there to make this one. This one, I used an earring I had lost the match to, and I saved the earring. Always save all your earrings. You never know what kind of crafty thing you're going to want to do with it. And so this one, and I had black beads, stick-on beads, jewels. Put them on the top of the skull. So you can put feathers in the top if you like, or maybe you would like roses or fall leaves, whatever pleases you. And you'll have a beautiful ancestor skull to treasure and bring out every year. So maybe make several to honor different grandmothers and grandfathers and ancestresses and ancestors, and use colors and objects that you associate with your grandma or whoever. If you have an old set of earrings, perhaps, from grandma, don't keep them in a drawer. Use them to decorate her ancestor's skull. And that, look how beautiful that would be. And you can put those down the center of your dining room table also. Number 5, join us for your temple's annual Halloween costume party and chili bar on the 4th Sunday, October 25th at 11 a.m. It's a very different Sunday service for all sexes and genders and ages. We have a costume contest with prizes. Pretty much everybody wins because that's how we are. And free chili with all the fixings. And this year we're going to have the very funny Nancy Johnson joining us with her comedy routine, The Pali Lama. So celebrate Hallows this year in your own way. Make it memorable, make it sacred, make it holy, and be the good queen that you are, and help life be lived as it was always meant to be. Blessed be.